Imagine a world where humans can enhance their physical and cognitive abilities, achieving a form of digital immortality. It may sound like science fiction, but some of the brightest minds believe that this could be our reality in the not-so-distant future. In his thought-provoking book Homo Deus, historian Yuval Noah Harari explores how our imagination and cooperation have propelled us to dominate planet Earth. This video delves into the fascinating topic presented in a captivating YouTube video on the blurring line between human and machine. 70,000 years ago, our human ancestors were just another species minding their own business in Africa. Fast forward to today, humans have come to dominate Earth through massive-scale cooperation. What sets us apart from other animals is our ability to create fictional stories or fictions that everyone believes in, allowing us to cooperate flexibly with countless strangers. These fictions include concepts like nations, gods, money, and corporations.
All the huge achievements of humankind throughout history, whether it's building the pyramids or flying to the moon, have been based not on the individual abilities, but on this ability to cooperate flexibly in large numbers. The next question that immediately arises in the mind of inquisitive listener is, how exactly do we do it? What enables us, alone of all the animals, to cooperate in such a way? The answer is our imagination. We can cooperate flexibly with countless numbers of strangers because we alone, of all the animals on the planet, can create and believe fictional stories. And as long as everybody believes in the same fiction, everybody obeys and follows the same rules, the same norms, the same values. All other animals use their communication system only to describe reality. A chimpanzee may say, "Look, there is a lion, let's run away." Or, "Look, there is a banana tree over there, let's go and get bananas." Humans, in contrast, use their language not merely to describe reality, but also to create new realities, fictional realities. We humans control the world because we live in a dual reality. All other animals live in an objective reality. Their reality consists of objective entities like rivers and trees and lions and elephants. We humans, we also live in an objective reality. In our world too, there are rivers and trees and lions and elephants. But over the centuries, we have constructed on top of this objective reality a second layer of fictional reality, a reality made of fictional entities like nations, like gods, like money, like corporations. And what is amazing, that as history unfolded, this fictional reality became more and more powerful, so that today the most powerful forces in the world are these fictional entities.
Harari argues that humans live in both an objective reality, rivers, trees, and a fictional reality, nations, gods. Throughout history, we have constructed this second layer of fictional reality upon the objective one. Our imaginations and creative thinking have been instrumental in designing tools such as wheels or even AI systems capable of processing vast amounts of information at unimaginable speeds.
Actually, AI will probably change the very meaning of the ecological system, because for 4 billion years, the ecological system of planet Earth contained only organic life forms. And now, or soon, we might see the emergence of the first inorganic life forms to 4 billion years, or at the very least, the emergence of inorganic agents. First, AI will have to become sentient and develop consciousness, feelings, emotions. Otherwise, why would it even want to take over the world? Secondly, AI will have to become adept at navigating the physical world. Robots will have to be able to move around and operate in houses and cities and mountains and forests at least as dexterously and efficiently as humans. If they cannot move around the physical world, how can they possibly take it over? There is no evidence that these tools have even a shred of consciousness, of feelings, of emotions. As for navigating the physical world, despite the hype around self-driving vehicles, the date at which these vehicles will dominate our roads keeps being postponed. However, the bad news is that to threaten the survival of human civilization, AI doesn't really need consciousness, and it doesn't need the ability to move around the physical world. Over the last few years, new AI tools have been unleashed into the public sphere, which may threaten the survival of human civilization from a very unexpected direction. So let's make it simple. When we take all of these abilities together as a package, they boil down to one very, very big thing: the ability to manipulate and to generate language, whether with words or images or sounds. The most important aspect of the current phase of the ongoing AI revolution is that AI is gaining mastery of language at a level that surpasses the average human ability. And by gaining mastery of language, AI is seizing the master key, unlocking the doors of all our institutions, from banks to temples. In the beginning was the word. We used language to create mythology and laws, to create gods and money, to create art and science, to create friendships and nations. For example, human rights are not a biological reality. They are not inscribed in our DNA. Human rights is something that we created with language by telling stories and writing laws. Gods are also not a biological or physical reality. Gods too is something that we humans have created with language by telling legends and writing scriptures. Money is not a biological or physical reality. Banknotes are just worthless pieces of paper, and at present, more than 90% of the money in the world is not even banknotes. It's just electronic information in computers, passing from here to there.
Our imaginations and creative thinking have been instrumental in designing tools such as wheels or even AI systems capable of processing vast amounts of information at unimaginable speeds. AI represents two significant shifts for humanity. It can make decisions autonomously without human intervention and create new ideas entirely by itself.
So many things are being said now about AI, but I think there are two things that every person should know about AI. First is that AI is the first tool in history that can make decisions by itself. All previous tools in history couldn't make decisions. This is why they empowered us. You invent a knife, you invent an atom bomb. The atom bomb cannot decide to start a war, cannot decide which city to bomb. AI can make decisions by itself. Autonomous weapon systems can decide by themselves who to kill, who to bomb. The second thing is that AI is the first tool in history that can create new ideas. The printing press could print our ideas, but could not create new ideas. AI can create new ideas entirely by itself. This is unprecedented. Therefore, it is the first technology in history that instead of giving power to humans, it takes power away from us. And the danger is that it will increasingly take more and more power from us until we are left helpless and clueless about what is happening in the world.
This unprecedented power has potential dangers associated with it too. AI could increasingly take away power from humans until we become helpless observers detached from decision-making processes within society. One pressing concern is job displacement caused by artificial intelligence advancements leading to mass unemployment among certain sectors, creating what Harari terms a useless class. Moreover, as we approach the possibility of enhancing our brains and bodies or achieving digital immortality, ethical questions arise. Who gets to decide who receives these enhancements? What are the potential consequences for societal inequality? Harari foresees the emergence of a new kind of human, godlike beings with enhanced abilities, potentially even attaining immortality.
And this is already beginning to happen in an accelerated pace. More and more decisions about our lives, whether to give us a loan, whether to give us a mortgage, whether to give us a job, are taken by AI, and more of the ideas, of the images, of the stories that surround us and shape our minds, our world, are produced or created by AI, not by human beings.
And what's the point? What's the purpose of advertisements when I can just ask the oracle to tell me what to buy? So there is a chance that within a very short time, the entire advertisement industry will collapse, while AI, or the people and companies that control the new AI oracles, will become extremely powerful. What we are potentially talking about is nothing less than the end of human history. Now, not the end of history, just the end of the human-dominated part of what we call history. History is the interaction between biology and culture. It's the interaction between our biological needs and desires for things like food and sex, and our cultural creations like religions and laws.
While this vision is extraordinary, it brings forth moral dilemmas regarding whether or not we should pursue such advancements. As technology continues to shape our lives and redefine what it means to be human, we must also redefine our values and ethics accordingly. Harari emphasizes that understanding ourselves, our brain, body, and mind, is crucial before manipulating systems that we don't fully comprehend. The responsibility lies in managing AI development wisely through proper regulation and training. How machines have been designed to grab people's attention on social media platforms, but warns about designing machines capable of establishing intimate relationships with humans.
Again, I'm not talking about stopping all research in AI. The first step is to stop the release into the public sphere. The same way you can research viruses without releasing them to the public. You can research AI, but don't release them too quickly into the public domain. If we don't slow down the AI arms race, we will not have time to even understand what is happening, let alone to regulate effectively this incredibly powerful technology.
Creating superhuman machines with advanced psychological capabilities could lead us down a path where society's foundations become distorted and damaged because we lack deep self-understanding. Ultimately, the future will depend on numerous factors: effective management and regulation of AI development, societal responses, unforeseen technological advancements, as well as individual choices and actions. It is up to us to ensure that technological progress serves humanity rather than hinder it. The blurring line between humans and machines presents both incredible wonderments and significant risks for humanity's future. As Yuval Noah Harari suggests, let us guide this potential in ways that benefit all while being mindful of equity concerns. By redefining our values, ethics, societies alongside technological advancements like AI and bioengineering, we can steer towards an equitable future where decisions are made wisely. Though the future may be post-human, we must remember it will always be a product of our choices and actions. Therefore, let us navigate this uncertain territory.